The final test of the Imbaru engine requires you to unlock the final Opaque card in the Deck of Whispers. It's in the Altars of Summoning arena. Head to the right hand side where the Altar of Veracity is, and then in the back right corner you'll find a pillar. On top of that pillar is the final Opaque card. Return to the Lectern of Divination in the Athenaeum at the helm, and you will be able to add that card to the Deck of Whispers, which will unlock the final challenge in the Imbaru engine. Upon completing the Imbaru engine once again, you will find a new door has unlocked into a new area of the engine.
You fed me my cricket for a long time, but now you've dispelled the mist of my Spire. If I still had my worm, it would be eating me up from the inside. Well, good riddance. Thank you for that.
Once you go through this door, you will enter into a room with 3 Braziers and a Hive ritual. Once you activate the ritual, each of these Braziers will give you a message. See, one says the flame is hidden within the mist below, flame burns within the halls of the spire, and the flame burns within the altars of summoning. So this means there is something hidden in each of these activities which you need to bring back here. So for the Imbaru engine itself first, return all the way down to the first floor, the test of cunning. And once you are there, you will find this deep sight node. Activate it, and you'll be able to see there are white footprints along the walls just behind the spawn area, and these will lead you to deep sight platforms, which will lead you to the flame that you need to activate. So platform your way up and grasp the flame. Next, in Savathun Spire, once you complete the second encounter, you will find this deep sight node. Revealing it will reveal more deep sight platforms on the right hand side of you. Platform on those to the second flame. The final flame is in the Altars of Summoning. Directly forward from spawn, you'll see on the right hand side of the stairs is another deep sight node. Activate this node and platform your way to the flame. Once you have all 3 flames, return to the Imbaru engine. You will need to complete the tests again to reach this room. Activate the Hive ritual, and you will be able to rekindle each of the 3 flames in the Braziers. This will unlock the next room of this puzzle. Once you activate this ritual, Imbaru will have a short line of dialogue.
Boss liked to play a little game about truth and lies. Left you Guardian stumped. A real humdinger. Let's see how you deal with this one.
Now, there are 4 statues and 16 symbols in this room. Each of the statues will say that you need to hold both truth and lies, so you need to go to the truths buff, pick that up for 1 truth, and then to the jellyfish symbol, and you'll be able to pick up lies times 2. Now you'll be able to reveal each of the statues. Once you do, several symbols, 3 in total, will glow with either a circle or a triangle. This will also happen in each of the other rooms of the Imbaru engine. So you need to go to each room. I will show only one statue from each room because it actually takes quite a long time. Make a note of which symbols have a circle or a triangle with all 4 of the statues in each room. So there will be 16 sets of 3 symbols every single time. So I'm just going to show a quick clip of each of the rooms, one statue each. You'll have to go through each of these yourselves if you want to get all of it done on your own. Once you have it all compiled together, you will be able to determine which symbols are truths and which are lies, and therefore which ones you need to activate or modify in the final room to complete the challenge. Once you have made note of where all of these symbols are on all of the runes in each of the rooms of the Imbaru engine, you should have a spreadsheet that looks something like this. Some people manage to solve this problem by using MS Paint or Paint.net to draw a map of each room. I found it easier to use a spreadsheet because it's more easy to highlight things by their row or by their column, but this is the way I did it. So as you can see here, each test has each of the 4 statues, and then each of the 4 statues has 2 lies and a truth as marked by either a triangle or a circle. Now it's our job to figure out which of these is true and which of these is a lie. And the way I did it is by process of elimination. It's really the easiest way of doing it, but the question is, where do you begin? And I did it by beginning with any symbol that has as few symbols, triangles or circles, as possible. And the only one that has a single symbol is this one here, the 3 dot symbol. It only shows up as a triangle, so therefore, because it's got nothing conflicting with that, that must be true. So therefore, that is a triangle, which means it's a truth. It will be modified once we get into the final room. But because each of these statues has 1 truth and 2 lies, that means that both of these are lies, which means both of these are actually triangles and therefore true. So they will also be modified. But now we can take this information, the fact that these are actually triangles, into all of the other rows and columns that we find. So wherever this symbol shows up, I know that this here, it says it's a triangle, that is true. So therefore, that's a lie, that's a lie. Now we already know that symbol is actually a triangle, so that's already getting marked. That is a lie. It's not a triangle, it's a circle, so it's not getting marked. And I can eliminate this one from consideration. Continue that process along. It's basically like playing Sudoku. You're filling in all of these boxes, starting from this one here, because it's only got 1 symbol that shows up in a single room. And therefore, using that, eliminate every single one, and you can see this will progress very, very quickly because you'll be able to quickly eliminate a lot of symbols very easily just by process of elimination. And that's how I did this to arrive at this solution where that symbol there, that one, those 3, that one, and the eye all get highlighted in the final room, which will allow you access to the treasure vault at the very end of the Imbaru engine. So from here, I'm just going to show you activating the final solution to all of the rune puzzles and then entering into the vault and the cutscene that plays afterwards. So major spoiler warning if you don't want to be spoiled for the Season of the Witch finale.
is an Ahamkara egg. Uncorrupted by taken energy of Riven's clutch? Impossible.
We drove the wish dragons to extinction during the Great Hunt. Riven's eggs were destroyed, or so we thought.
Guardian, you must leave the Spire at once. Ahamkara are powerful beings. Even a newly hatched whim is dangerous.
Wait. Savathun left it here for us to find. Why?
So that it may wreak havoc.
We have to take it back to the Athenaeum.
What?
It can't stay here. Not with Savathun. There's no other course of action.
And if it hatches, what then?
Like you said, the kind of havoc only an Ahamkara whim could wreak. Initiate the Transmat Guardian. We'll make sure it's contained.
This is reckless.
I've decided to follow your example.
Guardian, do as Ikora says. I know who to speak to about this discovery.
Guardian, what have you been working on in here? A pattern in Savathun's wings. She did give us what she promised. The last wish.